Hmm? Who goes there? The dark will not save you. That scent. You are a human. Ah, there you are. Where do you think you're going? So, little mouse, why are you here? Let me guess. You're here for my treasure. Oh, don't look so surprised. Humans like you are here nearly every other week, hoping to steal away a few coins or jewels when I'm not looking. They've all failed, as you can no doubt guess. So the real question here is, what to do with you? That distraught look on your face is somewhat charming. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement. Your life need not end here, a charred corpse in my treasure hall. Care to hear me out? You're not going to be leaving anytime soon, regardless. You see, there's this ball, and everyone requires a dance partner. My proposition to you is this. Be my dance partner, and you will get to live. Refuse, and die in flames here. What do you say? Thought you might agree to that. Come with me, my dear. No dawdling. We need to get you ready for the ball. You are most certainly not wearing those filthy rags to the hall. No, you will wear a dress on loan from me. You must not damage it in any way. If you do, I'll know, and you won't like what happens then. Agreed? Good. Come along now. Yes, these halls are gilded and magnificent. I just said not to dawdle. Ah, and here we are. No. This won't do. No. Ah, this one. This one might do the trick. Yes. Yes, indeed. But you will need to be cleaned first. Why, my dear, your hair is matted with sweat and dirt and who knows what else. It simply will not do. Come along. I will have your bath drawn. I will give you adequate privacy, so long as you don't dawdle. Good. In we go. Yes, indeed. You look wonderful, my dear. Ahem. Give us a twirl. Ah, wonderful. You're ready for the ball, my dear. Let me take your hand in mine. It should begin in a few more minutes. We will be just in time. In fact, the first to arrive. Why? That would ruin the surprise. Now, before we go, would you like to drink some wine? I find that wine helps relax the nerves. You, my dear, are wound up tighter than a spring. I assure you it is the finest wine you will ever have in your human life. Not that your human life will last much longer. Ah, so you accept. Wonderful. I shall go get it then. Stay right here. Here we are. One healthy glass of red wine. Please, drink. Good girl. By the time that hits your system, the ball will begin. You're already starting to feel relaxed. Perfect. Then come. The first dance is about to start. Give me your hand, love. Thank you, dear. Such a wonderful waltz. You are a talented dancer, my dear. I must ask, where did you learn to dance like that? It was nearly professional level, or like you have been practicing your whole life. Why are you laughing, my dear? It is neither, you say. Now you must tell me. A friend taught you. Well, whoever this friend is, they taught you splendidly. Now before the next one begins, I think I shall grab a snack. I will be right back. Oh, guard? Whatever is the matter? We have an intruder. Are they another human? Not sure, you say. Well, what do they smell like? You're not sure. All right, then. Take me to the place you saw them last. Well, it seems like I caught another mouse sneaking about around in the dark. The darkness won't save you either. You're the second one to do so tonight. Let me guess, you're here for my treasure as well.
A mouse? I don't believe I look anything like a mouse. In fact, that's where you're wrong. The darkness will save me, for I was born into the darkness. You may have managed to make the darkness work for you, but it obeys me. Your treasure? No, I'm not here for your treasure. Honestly, I could care very little about your treasure, seeing that I have plenty of treasure back in my own place. I don't mean to interrupt whatever's going on tonight, but I'm glad I ran into you. For you see, I'm looking for a very dear friend of mine. I can smell her scent faintly wafting through these halls, but I'm afraid I got turned around. This place is a lot bigger on the inside. Perhaps you could lead me to them. I would be ever so grateful.
Oh, you are a friend of the human who got lost in my treasure chambers. You need not worry for them anymore. I will be taking good care of them from here on out.
I don't think I understand. What do you mean you'll be taking good care of them? As their friend, I will always look out for her. Forgive me. Where are my manners? If my mother was here, her head would spin at the lack of my manners. Let's start this again, shall we? Hello, my name is Ellen, and what may your name be?
My name is Nicole. Pleasure to meet you. And as I've stated before, I will be taking care of them from now on. They will not need to leave my side ever again. I assure you that they will be more than safe here.
Nicole, that's a wonderful name. But you can't keep them prisoner here. Please take me to them. Wait, Nicole. Where have I heard that name before? No, it can't be. You're not the same Nicole from history, are you? The mighty dragon princess Nicole? But that's impossible. You and I would be nearly the same age if you were indeed that Nicole. I smell dragon's blood. Look, Your Majesty, I just want my friend back. If you could just take me to her, we would be out of your hair shortly. That is a promise. They may not be royalty by blood like like you, but they are royalty to me. They are my best and only friend. Please do not separate us. Your Majesty, I beg of you. If only I could, I would make a deal with the gods and make them swap our places. That way you would be stuck with me instead.
It seems that my reputation precedes me. You are correct, Ellen. I am indeed that. And you are a vampire, no mistake of that. A royal vampire, no less. Fine. I will take you to them, but I warn you now that they are not to leave here, ever. You will say what goodbyes you must, and then you will leave. Understood?
I suppose my gig is up, then. You are correct. I am a vampire. As for saying my final goodbyes, as you put it, I will do no such thing. I'm afraid, Your Majesty, that you forgot a tiny little thing. You can't order me around, for you and I are both royalty, therefore we have the same power in that regard. I will make one thing abundantly clear for you, though. I don't plan on leaving here without my dear friend. But I can make a compromise. You will get to keep my friend if, and only if, they want to stay here, of course. But if they choose to stay, then I will stay in your kingdom as well. We are a package deal. Can't get one without the other. Think of it as an insurance policy. Or we can do this the hard way and fight. But I don't think our dear friend would like that at all. They're more of a lover than a fighter, and I would hate to make her choose between the two of us. If that were to happen, well, somebody would go home unhappily.
You certainly drive a hard bargain. Very well, but know this, I will be keeping an eye on you. If you do something that I don't like, then, well, we will resort to the more brutal of the two options. But yes, you may stay in the kingdom, provided they want you to stay. Here we are. There they are now.
Wait, are you insane? I can't go in there looking like this. This is a ball, is it not? Let me change quickly. Could you please turn around, please, while I change? If I was capable of blushing, I'm pretty sure I would be doing it right now. Never in all my years have I let a man nor a woman watch me change. There are some things that I would like to remain a secret. Would you hurry up and turn already? You're making me self-conscious, like my secret's already out. And don't you dare peek. I would be absolutely mortified.
Oh, Ellen, you are embarrassed. This truly is rich. Very well. I will turn my back on you for this one time. I will know if you try anything, however.
Yeah, Queenie. Don't get your ball gown in a wad. I would hate for you to trip on it. And no, I'm not embarrassed. I'm just self-conscious about how I look with the... Never mind, it's not important. Might as well get this over with. Can you at least do me a quick favor and zip me up when I ask? I always have trouble with that part. Oh, and please be gentle. You'll see what I mean. We can't let our friend know about it, okay? I've never had the courage to show them. Nicole, could you please zip me up now?
As you wish. I see. You have seen a lot of action as well, I take.
Yeah, you could say that. Hunters and witches alike have taken their liking to hunting us vampires down. I did my duty as a princess, much to my mother's horror, and fought with my people. I wasn't just going to let my people suffer and do nothing about it. So these are always here to remind me of my choices that I made. I don't regret them. This is why I'm so willing to protect our mutual friend. I don't want them to go through what I have had to. If I could protect them, then I shall. I would gladly sacrifice my immortal life for them as long as they are safe. But that being said, I also don't want to lose their friendship. I would much rather have a stake to my cold, dead, unbeating heart.
I see. That is quite unfortunate. Perhaps I was too harsh initially. You have a brave nature, Alan. It truly does suit you, as does that gown you have. It is quite striking on you. Ready now?
Thanks. It's one of the only dresses I own. I'm more of a suit kind of gal, but apparently that's not very princess-like. Nicole, may I be honest with you? I've never been to a ball before. I usually tend to avoid these kind of things, like the bubonic plague. I'm not a fan of large crowds of people, dragons? I fear like I'll stick out like, what is that, the saying that my friend says? Ah, right, I'll stick out like a thumb sore, I believe.
You will do fine. I hope that she isn't feeling too isolated right now. Ah, there they are. Come along, Ellen. Our friend awaits. Hello there, dear. It seems your friend has come looking for you. And now, here we are, together again.
Hey, sorry it took me so long to find you. This place is a lot bigger than I thought. You know me, getting lost easily. And I made a new friend along the way. Bonus. I'm just glad to have found you. I promised you as kids that I will always find you and protect you. Oh, the music's starting up. May I have this dance, my dear friend? No. What do you mean, no? You want me and Nicole to dance? Nicole. That's her name. I see. So she's never introduced herself. I am not sure if that's a great idea. By the gods, you really are pushing us together. Fine. I will only dance with Nicole if she's okay with it. So, Your Majesty, may I have the honor of having this dance with you this fine evening? Think you can keep up? What do you say, Your Highness? May I have this dance?
What? Oh, well, all right then. You may. Have this dance, I mean. Though I thought that you might want to dance with her.
My, Nicole, did I just hear you stutter a bit? Do I make you nervous? Would it calm your nerves if I said that I don't bite? Even though we both know that's a lie, since I'm a vampire, I promise I don't bite hard. Oh my, I can hear your heart racing, Nicole. But you do smell good, so it's your fault for making me want a tiny taste. Not to mention that you're heating up as well. I would not look now, but you and I are the only ones currently dancing. Everyone is watching us. Well, specifically you. I can see them whispering to each other. I don't blame them. You are rather beautiful. Not like vampire beauty, but you do shine brightly.
Well, I just did not expect you to say the things you did just now. Maybe I can be forgiven for being taken aback. Just keep the flirting to a minimum at least, please.
And tell me, Your Majesty, what would you do if I decided to keep on flirting with you? Would you turn into a flustered red dragon? Also, I believe I saw a puff of smoke rising from your nose. How cute. Are you becoming a furnace just because of my compliments? Teasing you makes it all the more fun. What are you going to do? If you're all flustered now, wait till the end of the song for my surprise. It'll make you burn as bright and hot as the sun, I'm sure. But unfortunately, since we are royalty, we cannot act out or make a scene. After all, eyes are watching us from every direction.
What on earth are you playing at? It was my initial thought that you were here for our friend and not for me. What are you up to?
Ah, my dear, you wound me with such venomous words. Who knew that a dragon could have such a bite? I warn you, though, I bite harder and quicker. Don't think for a second that I haven't noticed you keep looking at my dear friend as if you expect something to happen to them. I'm not up to anything. I'm just simply dancing and chatting with you. I don't believe that is a crime. So, what have you tried to do? I can see your mind running. My, someone is guilty. You're probably thinking to yourself, why isn't it working? It should have taken effect by now. I'll give you a hint. A protective spell has been placed around them. Oh, is the song already over? That's a shame. I was really enjoying it. Thank you, Nicole, for that wonderful dance. I hope I didn't make you too wounded. I certainly had a great time.
I see. I commend you for your dancing. Truly, our friend did not lie about how well you dance. Not that they would, of course. I thank you for the opportunity. Would you care for some wine, Ellen? Only the finest, to be sure.
The honor was all mine. You are a great dancer as well. And as a bonus for myself, I didn't get my toes stepped on at all. Ow! I'm sorry, my dear friend. I had to tease you a bit. You must remember when we first started dancing together, and you kept stepping on my toes. You kept apologizing, even though I kept telling you it was fine, and I couldn't feel it anyways. But that does make me wonder, what else did they tell you about me? As for the wine, I would graciously accept the wine. Thank you. Could you please go fetch me some, since I don't know where it is, and I would hate to get lost again. Once was enough for me. I don't think my pride would be able to handle another blow.
I would be honored to. In the meantime, why don't you and our friend take the next dance? I insist. Please enjoy your time here, Ellen, my dear.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Come along, dear. You heard your majesty. We would not want to be rude to our wonderful host. Ow! Jeez, don't step on my toes. You did that on purpose. That's not fair. You have heels on. Fine. I did deserve that one. Not like I really felt it. What do I think of Nicole? Well, that's out of the blue. She's nice enough once you get through her hard shell. She's like one of those sweets you enjoy so much. Hard outer surface with the surprise center. You what? I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that? I don't think I heard you over this lovely music. Please tell me you aren't shipping us together. What is with you and you trying to get me a relationship at the worst of times? Stop trying to play matchmaker. I will let you know when I want to start dating. I know we've been friends for a long time. Yes, I know I've never had a date in all our years of friendship. I just don't think it'll work out. Besides, she already has her eyes on someone else. I know, I flirted with her. That was just to tease her a bit. What can I say? I'm a great flirter when need be. I'm feeling Nicole's pull, but I just won't admit it. The hunt becomes the hunter. Why do I feel like I'm the prey now? Did I mean the words I said? I can't lie to you. Yes, I meant every single one of them. But I'm sure they fell on deaf ears. I highly doubt she will even acknowledge my presence after tonight. Like I said, she's dead set on someone else. Who? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. I'm dancing with the prettiest girl in the room right now. Yes, you. Why, you? Well, that's the only thing we could agree on. You're a wonderful, amazing, charming, brilliant woman, and I'm not surprised that she fell for you so quickly. So what if you're human? I don't think she minds. When we were dancing earlier, her focus was planted solely on you. I was just an obstacle in her way from achieving her end goal. I don't think she would notice me even if I was the last person in this world. Compared to you, I'm only second best. You have no idea how I see you. Your beauty shines, and all those flaws that you see in yourself are just perfect imperfections. Like them or not, they help make you, well, who you are in front of me. You're not into her? Ooh, I would be careful about saying that. She may overhear and get rather upset. And something tells me that she would blame me and not take no for an answer. Remember, we are in her kingdom, so we have to play by her rules.
I'm back. I have wine for the three of us. Please take a glass.
Ah, that was perfect timing. It's almost like you planned this. I'm sorry that we made you get the wine. I should have done it. Oh, it smells wonderful. Oh, am I going to drink the wine? In a bit. I'm not currently thirsty right now.
Oh, I don't mind at all. You said it best yourself. You were afraid that you would get lost again. You might even have ended up in the bathroom by mistake. Sometimes I find myself there even when looking for the wine cellar. But the wine is good, so I doubt I can complain.
I understand that completely. I have no sense of direction whatsoever to save my own life. Glad to know I'm not the only one. That's quite a relief. Sometimes I think I have 2 left feet because I can be a rather klutz. Our friend finds it extremely amusing. I mean, who's ever heard of a klutzy vampire? I must say, that wine smells like it has aged wonderfully. I hope you don't mind if I add some of my own blood to it. Well, usually I can't eat or drink anything that isn't straight up blood, but I found a little cheat sheet to the problem. If I add my blood to the food item that I desire to eat, my body does not reject the food. I've made a whole cake that way before. Instead of chicken eggs, I've added my own blood. And I would hate to throw up and make someone's dress dirty with bloody vomit. That would usually happen if I tried to eat food without my blood in it. You think that's pretty clever of me. Thanks. Your compliment makes me very happy.
Hey, Ellen, may I have another dance with you?
Oh? You wish for another dance? What? Was I such a good dancer that you want another taste of my skills? As you wish, your majesty. After all, who am I to deny you? This is your party. We are just crashing it.
Thank you. After you. You are quite right after all. You are a wonderful dancer indeed. I admit, I'm quite taken with you as well. You are quite clever, after all, and we both have the best interests of our shared friend at heart. Not to mention, but you are quite the charming one as well.
Do my ears deceive me? Are you calling a truce? Oh, thank the moon goddess. And please, you over-exaggerate my abilities. After all, you managed to keep up with me and my wit. Not many can do that. I swear, one of these days my sharp tongue will get me into trouble that I won't be able to talk myself out of.
So, you wouldn't mind if you stayed within my abode for a night or two? You and them can stay as my guests for as long as you wish, though I do insist you stay a night or two.
I believe that you are forgetting a tiny detail. I'm a vampire, so I'm up at night. That's when I'm most active. I'm fine with staying with you as long as my friend is. They are the reason that I came here in the first place, after all.
Even better. I believe I shall have a wonderful time with you two keeping me company. I do hope that you will find the same enjoyment.
That's what happened. Take a look at our friend. Do you see how smug she is? Why does smug look so good on her? I swear, she plays matchmaker at the worst of times. She's over the moon because her ship has sailed, as she would say. And before you ask how I know, I spent years with her. I would know that smug face anywhere. She does this to everyone she meets. She is definitely a force of nature, that one.
Indeed. The dance goes on for a little while longer. Shall we enjoy ourselves?
Aren't we already? I know I am. Let's dance the night away. Or until we get tired, whichever one comes first.